cry my sleep at night. But that was all before you came. He fills me up. He gives me love, more love than I ever seen. He's all I got. Why is this? Thank you. He's all I got in this world, but he's more the man that I need. What's up, y'all? Well, I know I said I was gonna come on here yesterday, but I got tied up doing something else. Literally tied up doing something else yesterday. So I didn't get an opportunity to come on here yesterday. So I'm on here tonight. We're gonna discuss a couple things. Child, some things that just got me just saying, well, why? Some things I just don't even understand, like why, for real, for real, for real. So we're gonna get into it like we always do. We're gonna get into it. We're gonna throw it, we're gonna talk about a couple things. We're gonna throw some shade into that. We're gonna mix it all up and then we're gonna put it right on back out there. So it is what it is. Get ready, y'all, for hey, RB305, what's up, baby? Get ready for what? Culture Night of Shade. Alrighty then. So welcome in everyone and everybody that's watching from the clouds that hasn't came in and wanted to comment yet or whatever. Thank y'all for tuning in and watching and being with us this evening. So a couple things I wanted to run past y'all. Have y'all been checking out the new T.S. Madison TV show? If y'all have, we are on episode 4. And when I tell you I have thoroughly been enjoying it, this has been a refreshing mix of a variety show. Some of the guests that have came on here, they have did what needed to be done for me. Um, Hi love, whoever TSJ is. Hi baby. Um, but they came on and the first show started off a little rocky, but that's with anyone going from their own thing into the corporate world or whatever like that. Some things do take and shape up, but it has been um growing steady. Like every week I look forward to watching it. Every week I look forward to seeing what's the next big thing that's going on there. I enjoy the segments and like this particular one. Oh Lord, what's going on, Tori? Um, but I have enjoyed the last segment because the last one has been very, very what's going on? Oh Lord Jesus. So my coworkers are in from work and they think I don't know who they are. Tori and Jay is in the building. What's up, y'all? I see y'all. Talking about howdy. Cha- Yeah, I know who y'all are. Um, but the biggest thing is that the segments has been expanded more, and then you get more of an opportunity to get in and see exactly what those artists and what the people have been going through. And I would never have thought from, you know, listening to and how like last night how um Mimi had went through and she did the whole shower curtain scene and she wanted to make money off of it, you know what I'm saying? So she took it in the, and did what she needed to do in order to do it. And, a lot of people, thank you, I appreciate it. A lot of people don't understand when you're going through bad relationships and you're going through certain things that you have to figure out a way of um, getting some form of help and therapy to better yourself. And a lot of people don't understand that. Like you have to, um, sometimes, in the black household, in the black community, it is very taboo to reach out to therapists. It's very taboo to want to talk to someone outside of the house because, in our culture, it's what goes on in the house stays in the house, and it's not necessarily a good thing, because you try to sit there and you're like, well, I have this fucked up situation that's going on. How do I take and I fix it? And people don't understand that, it's the simplest things. It's reaching out and talking to someone else that might have been in that beforehand, and they don't understand that, you know, talking through it and explaining to people what's going on or whatever, it's a thing. You get clarity, you get understanding, and you never know what another person has gone through unless you sit there and you have a conversation with them about it, and I take my hat off to the way that Madison is taking and doing everything is because she's not only being an activist and working out the different things, but she's also sitting there and, in a sense, being a therapist because asking the questions to get a person to open up and to talk is a very, very hard thing for people to understand and take and do. Because we all have different sides of ourselves that we hide from people. We don't always allow people in to see us when we're hurt. We don't always allow people in to see us when we are at our top. And a lot of times people come into your lives when you're at rock bottom, and they don't realize what it did for you to get to where you are. And or a lot of times we have people that come into our lives for a season and they don't understand, you know when you get over that hump, there's a light at the end of the tunnel over that hump. Child, y'all, today I got so pissed off. I was at work today and I broke off my nail, and all these are my nails. I got so pissed. I broke off my nail today. But I digress. Anyway, if Madison, if you see this, keep up the good work. I think you're doing a very good job um with enlightening and putting different things to the forefront that people really don't talk about, like depression, um, the abuse and different things that people take and do. But my shady twist to this whole situation is this. Not necessarily with the show, but with this. Well, yeah, kind of sorta. I want to know what's going on with the dancers. Are they the turnout queens? Are they the turnout Jay setters? What, like, I need to know what the name of them they are, cause so we can, when we taking and we texting and tweeting and stuff, that we can text, you know, to the turnout girls or whatever. But I want to know, why is it that people are so willing to take and put 7 to 10 to $15 on a pack of cigarettes, but they don't want to eat? Is it that much that people want to take and turn around and smoke versus them actually trying to eat? I don't understand it, but you want to get upset and mad with me because I'm a fat bitch and I put food over cigarettes. Make it make sense to me. Thought I had a little video. Let me see. I think I may have a little video, but let me look and see. I may not know. All my videos is done. We going But it does. It just makes me wonder because I was sitting and I was riding. I was talking to a friend of mine, and when I was sitting, I was talking to the friend girl of mine. I was like, it just shocks and amazes me that people, like in New York, a pack of cigarettes right now is 16, 17, $18. You know what I'm saying? Like, do you know how much gas that is? That you taking and puffing up in the air, and you complaining about the gas prices going up, you complain about the food prices going up, but you still make enough money and you still taking cut from where you got to cut to in order to get that pack of cigarettes. Pack of Newports right now is $10. Come on, y'all, and that's in Florida. Like I can only imagine in New York because my best friend, well, one of my best friends lives in New York. I remember I call and ask him because I know last time I checked it was like $21, $22 still, and that's getting into the bitches and heads and the high end cigarettes, like ones that people don't really smoke down here because people are quick to get them some 305s if they can't afford Newports. But Newports is king down here. Newports and Marbles. I don't get it though. $20 for a pack of cigarettes. That's some shit, ain't it? I don't understand. Like, is it that important for you to smoke? What's up, Breezy Bree? I don't get it. Like, is it that important for you to be smoking cigarettes that you got to take and spend $20 on a pack of cigarettes? But you want to be mad at the fat bitch sitting in the corner because they done took and spent $20 and they done got a full meal and then they got a couple dollars left over to put in the gas tank. Do you know how many gallons of gas $20 is? That's 3 gallons. What? Oh, hold up. 4 gallons. I'm sorry, 4 gallons. Well, roughly just that 4 gallons because we at 325 at the pump right now. 315. Make it make sense to me. $20. Puff and gone. And I know some people that take 2 and 3 hits off of a cigarette and they throw it in the trash and they keep it moving. I don't understand it. Lord. What's going on, Lily?
All right, there we go. Okay.
Oh, you done got in?
Huh?
You done got in now?
I got in, girl.
Lily, how do you feel about people smoking $20 packs of cigarettes? I mean, I know you're a smoker, but how do you feel about y'all smoking $20 packs of cigarettes?
Baby, I go to the hood where it's $10. That's how I feel.
I want to know, did they go up on the prices of the loosies? Because they used to be able to. You can get a loosie for 25 cents. Are they still doing 25-cent loosies?
I think it might be 50 cents now for the loosies, depending on where you go. Yo, say better the hood. I ain't gonna lie.
So in the Key West, it's $4.25 for gas. Yes, my gas here is $3.15. It's between $2.90 to $3.15 here. So I'm just trying to figure out. I mean, Aubrey said she would rather smoke something else that costs more and have something to eat afterwards. I'm just saying. Jatari, what's going on, baby?
Baby.
Lily, your birthday coming up pretty soon too, ain't it?
It is.
Yours and Silence. Y'all think
I'll be getting... That's right, honey. Pisces season is coming.
Lord Jesus, take the wheel.
Ooh,
the hoes will be loose again.
Oh, honey. Maybe that's better.
So I was just sitting and I was talking and I was saying, how people get upset and mad talking about that the food prices done gone up and this done gone up and that done gone up, but you still willing to take and spend $25 on a pack of cigarettes. A carton of cigarettes now is like $150, almost $200.
Well, see here, if you go to Indiana, you can get a carton for $75.
So you finna drive to Indiana to get some damn cigarettes?
Indiana's only like 20 minutes from Chicago. No matter where you at. We 20 minutes away from Indiana.
So y'all finna take and drive them well, I guess that's just like riding down the road or going to the other side of the street.
Well, I mean, it sucks for those who smoke a lot, but for those who ain't smoking like that, that's your best bet.
Oh no, Jatari said Pisces can't wait because it's Aquarius seasons.
Okay. Have y'all time, have your moments.
And then
I just said Pisces season is coming.
Aubrey said, hey, Pisces twin.
Gang in the house.
So that's what that hat means, is Pisces?
The Pisces symbol.
See, I'm learning something every day. I didn't even know that.
I
Well, hell, what
saw
the
it,
hell a
baby. I was like,
Sagittarius
yeah,
season look like? What that Sagittarius hat look like?
I don't know.
Y'all doing the most.
But Jatari, go ahead, honey. Ain't nobody trying to step on an Aquarius. I love Aquarius. My grandmother was Aquarius. I'm technically Aquarius moon. So, but I'm just saying Pisces season is coming. So,
Yep,
yeah,
yours is what the 20. Yours the 25th or the
22nd.
28th, 22nd, and then Xylix is
Choo,
the
choo, choo.
8th of March. My brother's is the 10th. Lord, there's so many people.
I
Then
know a lot of people who have birthdays in February and March. I didn't. I just really realized that this year.
July. It's either June or July 9th is lyrics.
Ooh, I got to fix this.
Savon is in September.
She a Virgo, right?
I think so. Child, we just got too many. We got too many people having birthdays and stuff.
Happy birthday! Happy birthday! Happy birthday!
Oh, your birthday's on the 5th. Oh,
Ooh, just hers.
Jatara said my birthday's on the 5th. Y'all texting me.
Oh, wait. Okay, it's coming up. Okay, right.
Yes.
Come on, Jatara. So what you doing this weekend?
Jatara ought to stop playing because he's supposed to be my husband. I don't know why he keep playing. I let him have
Jatari
it with
seems like he's a playboy. He's a
with I
player.
don't I let him have it with Bambi because Bambi don't be about but Bambi don't want that smoke. But Jatara need to stop playing.
Jatari's a
Okay,
player.
Aubrey said hers is March 18th, and I plan
Yes.
on showing out. Okay, so what's your plans, girl?
Okay, I'm celebrating all month.
She has a beautiful family too. I went on her Insta. She has a beautiful family. I would show out for my birthday, but I can't show out for my birthday because we ain't got no TGI Fridays anymore. That's my place to go get my bushwhackers and mudslide. So I got to figure out me another little place to go to. I cannot win for losing. Sometimes you got to lose to win again. In the words of what?
Jatari, I know you love
Fantasia.
you a player. Well, I believe in birthday months, so
So you'll be celebrating the whole month of
all month,
February. What's
all
up,
month,
Mercy?
and it's Black History Month.
Oh, it's on Black Negro History Month.
It's Negro History Month. We got
Come
28
on.
days, y'all.
Come on, Negro history. We got a long month. I mean, a long month this month.
Baby, I can't believe January went that fast. I'm like, Jesus.
What I don't understand, do you realize that this year is already going to smoke through?
Because it's already February. February is about to be like that.
It'll be right back my birthday before we know it.
Uh, ain't that had it? I like, it wasn't even just my birthday yesterday.
Shit,
Damn.
wasn't it just criminal? Not my birthday. Wasn't it just criminal?
And it's already about to be Valentine's Day. My God.
So what we got planned for Valentine's, y'all? What y'all got planned on doing?
I'm going to get me a bottle of wine and just
You gonna get drunk?
Netflix and chill by myself, I guess.
Not Netflix
I
and
think
chill.
I've been getting back on the dating scene though, but nothing yet. So it's like being laid up with my husband. We see
Who being laid up with? Oh, yeah.
that sounds nice. It would be nice to have a boyfriend to be
I ain't got one of them, so I can't lay up with nobody I ain't got.
exactly. So I'll hug my pillow tight. But I do want to experience Valentine's Day 1 year. Like damn, I
Who
have
said you
not.
look like a white guy? A white girl. Who? Me?
Not a white girl.
Not the white girl. Do I look like a white girl? I don't look like a white girl.
Well, definitely
Am I
not
that
you, girl.
pasty? Do I look that pasty? I feel like I done got enough sun. I ain't got enough sun.
She
Oh
said
Lord, she said yes to me,
yes.
Jesus.
It wasn't a
Jesus,
yes.
take the wheel.
Yes.
In my Cat Williams voice, Jesus, take the wheel.
My God, today.
Period.
Mm.
Let's see. So have y'all been watching it's on AMC Plus. It's called To Find a Witch. I mean Discovery of a Witch. That's really
Mm.
good. If y'all haven't seen it, that's really
What's
good.
the synopsis of the show?
So the synopsis of the show is that vampire rage or craze is happening, and they're trying to find a cure for it because and the one of the main characters didn't realize that she was a witch, and she was trying to figure out why she was bonded, because they can bind the children's gifts beforehand, and she was trying to figure out why she was binded, because she is discovering basically that she is one of the most powerful witches that can either bring life to their culture or take life from their culture. So it's based upon with witches, vampires, and demons.
So it sounds like Charmed and True Blood.
It's kind of sort of like I would say like a small mix of the both of them, but it's not. It's very different, and the writing onto it, because the first two seasons are already there, and this is the last season.
Mm.
It's really good, and it comes on every Saturday evening, so it's really 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 good. And if you like got into it now, you can still catch up to where it is. But it
I
really
like
puts me
stuff
in a
like
mind
that.
frame, um, in a mind frame of do you remember did y'all ever watch the originals, the TV show The Originals, that had the vampires that was born, and they're one of the original families that started all of the other vampires.
What? That does sound familiar.
So if you have did you ever watch Vampire Diaries?
I did watch that.
So Vampire Diaries is based out of the originals, and the originals were the original people that took and made the other vampires. So the originals is actually on Netflix. So you can watch that, and you can also watch Vampire Diaries. They have both of them. And Legacy is the originals daughter. So that's her life story of what she's going through. Anyway, yeah, Legacy is really good too. But the originals, if you take and put it in the mind frame, have you ever watched Interview with the Vampire?
Enemy of who?
Interview with the Vampire
I haven't watched that.
by Anne Rice. Okay, so that's an old cult classic, because Stat came out of that, which is Queen of the Dam, which is the one
I
that
watched that.
Aaliyah made popular. So if you watch that, you have to watch the Interview with the Vampire, because you'll learn how Akasha came into it. So the
Mm.
originals is actually part of the original families that started it. Oh,
That
Mercy
sounds
said,
like a
"What do you think
series.
about them suspending Whoopi off of the View?" I think, from what I understood, her comment was, "Let's just be real. If we're gonna speak factual, we all learned about the Holocaust in high school, in middle school. So the Holocaust was something that was detrimental. But I do feel like at this present point in time, we are so sensitive to and want to be politically correct with everything that you get censored on every ground that you take and do. I don't feel that she should have been suspended, because Joy has done stuff that was out of character and she should not have said and done. When Rosie O'Donnell was on there, she did it all the time. You know, I do feel like that's a way for them to take and to silence her, and to keep her opinions away from it. The View was based on, when Barbara Walters first started it, it was based upon being honest and straightforward, and that's a person's opinion onto it. Even though people are entitled to their opinions, because like on my show, I have people that come on and we may have different opinions, we may talk it out, and sometimes we even argue it out. but it's still your opinion on how you feel about something.
Right.
And what irritates me about the whole situation is like when you think back to it, when we started the Black Lives Matter, a month and a half later, it was Asian hate, which overpowered and subside them putting light to Black Lives Matter.
Mhm.
Then from there, I have never heard of Hispanic month. I never had heard of Asian month and all these different things like that. And all that stuff now is on calendars. And if you're taking and you're making something right, why would you still continue to have the Black Culture Month, the month of February, which one is one of the shortest months in the whole year?
See,
Instead of, if you're going to take and do it, be equal. Have February something else and move Black History Month to another month that gives you a full 30 days that you can talk about it and have a good time with it. Because certain years, we have leap year, so we only have 24 days versus the 28 days. That's every 4 years. So I do feel like that if you're going to punish one, you should punish all. Or
well,
she
the
already
Black History
apologized.
Month
Huh?
was called the black people did Black History Month. So it was actually a black man who decided that February was our month. So
Right. But if we're going to go back and we're going to talk about
oh,
things, let's get, if we're going to speak on
it
things,
should have been January at least.
we're going to start a whole new year off because we got Dr. Martin Luther King, as my
That's
grandma
what
would
I
have
think.
said.
Though for Black people, like Black culture, Black History Month starts like January 15th.
Like, because we had Juneteenth. Like, if we're
Juneteenth.
gonna talk about it, let's get us into a full month
But I
that everybody can take
wonder
and do.
if we're looking at the history of America and America just as a context. Honestly, American history is Black history beyond the slavery because we're the ones who built the damn country. We still the ones who giving our money to the damn country to have it grow and exploit us and whatnot. So I used to be
But
like, why is
you do
February?
realize people don't want to talk about that because the truth is the truth.
That's
And
why I'm
even
saying why
like
is
in the state of Florida, like they have a bill that's going into the legislature's office, and no one wants to take and talk about it,
mhm.
about the referendum and the different things that black kids and black children have been taught. And we can even go a little bit outside of the Whoopi Goldberg thing. Why is it that Trump was allowed to finish his term in office, was not arrested, still has not been arrested, and still could be acquitted of all crimes that he's done?
I knew that was gonna happen from the get go. But
So we want to talk about silencing people. I mean, every group has a radical group, and I'm not trying to say one is better than the next. But I do believe we are so super sensitive right now because of this is going on and that's going on, that when do you get back to allowing people to speak, whether you agree with it or not? Because back in the day, if I didn't like what Lily said, I turned the channel. If you didn't like what I said, you turned the channel. You know what I'm saying? But we are so desensitized on that and so oversensitized that we feel like that we got to have an opinion about something that somebody said. And which opinion is like an asshole. Everybody got one. Your opinion may not match with mine's may not match with yours, but why keep going on and on about it? I work with someone and they work my nerves with a couple phrases that they use, and it's a couple in our culture and in our area. It's
mm,
signs of a good old boy. And for people that don't understand what good old boy is stems back from when white men ran and operated most of the South. They had their black slaves. They had they let's just be real. They had their black slaves, then they had their little black children by the slaves that they didn't they little bastard children. But he uses terms like boy shook boy my good lady, my good sir. Um, and it's just his whole demeanor just gives off that. And he was talking to someone, um, and they said, "Oh yeah, he's just a good old boy." And a person does not use that terminology unless they understand what that terminology means, especially in the South.
Mhm.
You can talk and say what you want to talk and say,
But it whoop his
but
butt.
there's a certain way. Jatari said, how you get suspended from a show that's called The View for expressing your view. That's what I don't understand. Like, if we're gonna do it, then all of them should have been should have been one way or the other been suspended because all of them have. Let me sit back. Opinions on stuff. Oh, that's irritating me. Stop. Okay, stop. I don't know, Jatari. That's why I say it. We, as Americans, we have got so trying to be so politically correct. We can't call somebody miscall miss. We can't call somebody sir or ma'am without it being taken the wrong way. It's ridiculous to me.
I feel like a lot of that comes from because before, even when I was growing up, a lot of our news came from, um, of course, a lot of the major conglomerates, newspaper, journalists, stuff that was researched and when I'm not saying everything that was put out there was necessarily factual or not, but I feel like when I was growing up, we was growing up, like you said, there was definitely I don't want to say common sense, but there
It's,
was
yeah,
discussion,
it's like common sense is going out the
education,
damn door now.
but now that we're in a world where literally we have information just flying at us. Doesn't matter the time of night, doesn't matter where you are, doesn't matter what country you are in. Because of the internet and social media, now people anywhere and everywhere can express their viewpoints, which is great.
Hmm.
But now I
Mercy
feel
says
like
she
we're in an
believes it's
age. This is the first
racially
time in human
motivated.
history. This is the first time in human history that we have all been able to be disconnected via social media, internet devices, and whatnot. So now it's like, okay, this is a new age in human history. And if you think about it, we haven't really been in this age for that long. The iPhone has only been around for it hasn't even been 30 years.
Hmm.
So this is a very, very new age that I think us as humans, regardless of race or anything, you're looking at from that perspective, we have to learn how to communicate with all this stuff at our chips or our fingertips. Unlike
Hmm.
before where we could turn off the news, put the paper down, put down the gossip magazine, haha, okay, and get back to real life, talking to real people around you. Like, like when you go into a grocery store or just walking in to anywhere, I'm used to speaking like, "Oh, good morning, how are you doing?" or whatever, however have you. Now, anywhere you go, even parties or you going to spend time with friends. Oh, let me see. Let's show you this TikTok video. Oh, this is it, which is great for those of us who are in entertainment, want to influence whatever stuff like that. But now it's about really teaching or the master's learning. Okay, how do you decipher which information is factual meant to help you? How do you decipher? Okay, not saying I agree with everything that's necessarily put out, but I'm also not about to sit there and worry all day. Oh, this person said this about girl, them.
Well, also with you saying that though, let's think about 15 years ago, before cell phones and stuff got so out there, like everybody has cell phones, because that was, well, I would say 20 years ago, people still were apprehensive of getting cell phones. Everybody still had landlines, and there was only three, 5, and 10 that you can watch for TV shows. And when the little flag came on, um, at night, the TV went off at 10 o'clock at night, so it wasn't up or anything like this. And like you said, for the last 20 years, the internet's came a long way, and all that has been put together though. But this is my point that I was going to make about the situation. Back then we didn't have a way to take and check crooked cops. We didn't that Back then we didn't have a way of checking crooked news reporters. Back then we didn't have a way of checking crooked politicians. Back then we didn't have a way of checking crooked judges. You know what I'm saying? And Now that people can take a picture of, they might be out and about taking pictures with their family, and Sister Hattie Mae supposed to been at church, but Sister Hattie Mae done got into that picture. Somebody knows um Wally. Wally don't know that Sister Hattie Mae was supposed to been to work it during that time frame, and now Sister Hattie Mae done got fired because she in a picture in Wally's picture and didn't think nobody else was gonna see it. So I feel like with all this newfound power that they have, if you're gonna hold one accountable, you should hold all accountable. So with that being said, we can go a little bit weird in a different direction, like with the Tasha K and the um, what's her name,
Mhm.
Carly B situation. Tasha was putting out false information, which she got on the stand and basically said she did in so many words. None of us was there. None of us knows. None of us has read this the transcript of the court documentation, which I don't think it is. I'll just put it like that. So this is all just opinionated on what I know from the past. Same thing with Monique. You want to feel like you were blackballed for things that you said, but how are you making the circumstances better other than ramping and raving and talking about? And then when you get an opportunity to fix those things, are you making the situation better? Or are you making it worse than what you did before? That's my question with these people. So if you took and you suspended whooping, what was the grounds of you taking and suspending whooping? You see what I'm saying? Like those same standards that you held to her about being insensitive on a talk show that's called The View. So this is your point of view of it,
Well, so
which
what did she exactly say?
basically what she said the Holocaust was not, and this is just
It
what
was.
she basically said is that, let me, because I don't want to have to cuss nobody out, because I really don't. Let me put this up here,
Oh,
because all these opinions are just these are just opinions and alleged. So let me just put this up here. But basically, what she got suspended for is saying that the Holocaust was not race related; it was human related. I agree with her to an extent, and I disagree with her. The reason why I agree with her is that you can't, in a sense, be racist towards your same. From what I understand, the technical term for racism is a person of a different race ridiculing or demeanoring a person of a different race. And you can look it up if you can look it up and give me the real definition of it.
racism.
So, racism.
Well,
Um,
go ahead.
but basically that's what she was saying is that it was not race motivated. It was um human motivated. This how some kind of way she said it. Anyway, she was basically saying it wasn't racial motivated. But people have always said that Jews are a different form of white because Jews are supposed to be from Judaism, which is a religion, is
That's
not
why I was.
a
That's why I'm
color.
confused about. Because wait, Jewish is not a race, from my understanding. It's
It's
religion.
a religion and it's a religion and it's not a race. So I understood where she was saying that, they were being persecuted for what they believed in, not because of their race. Because if that's the case, Muslims have been racially profiled. Muslims
They still are.
in
I mean, the whole
you know what
Palestine
I'm saying? I mean, and
debacle.
there's white Muslims. There's not. You can't sit here and say there's just only black Muslims. There's white Muslims. And then what about the people that which are Muslims that she said that the Holocaust wasn't about race. She hold on. She said that there wasn't the Holocaust was not about race. She said she's trying to say it was about how humans attack humans. The problem was that she said it
It's about both,
about both.
which it
Correct.
was. It was. It was everything. It was just the child.
Correct. And like I said, I also feel like it wasn't a racial motivated situation because how can um what was Hitler people's
Well,
call?
the thing that I think the why people put race into is because Hitler, the way
What
he
was the Hitler
reigned,
people call? What were they called?
Germans
Huh?
or Nazis.
Nazis. Nazis is that's another form of a race. I mean,
Right.
not
To
a
me,
form
so
of race.
Hitler was
It's
trying
another
to make
form of
this
a
super white race, like the
yes,
cleanest.
the purest of the pure.
Right. That's where race got involved in it.
Like Jatara said, excuse me, they're all white, and Aubrey Baby said it too. Um,
You know they killed all the black folks and gays, honey. We didn't even stand a chance. So
and they're all Caucasians or white, however you want to take and say that. So how can you say that it's? I don't feel like it was race because Judaism is a form of religion. It's not a form of person.
well,
It's
I would
like
be
you saying you're a
interested.
Buddhist, but you're not a Buddhist person. That's not a different race. That's just a different religion.
Yeah, yeah,
So, so give us the definition of racism.
so from how I learned, racism is when one particular group of people, defined by certain characteristics, could be skin color, facial structure, whatever, um, have power, oppressing power over another group of people who don't necessarily fit that standard created by the oppressing group. The way it works in sociology, at least, is the oppressed group cannot be racist towards the oppressor because racism is about power. So the oppressor, the group who's oppressing, they have the power. There's no form of racism because racism is again about power that could go against that oppressing group to do anything or harm to them. Now you can't be prejudiced. Everyone can be prejudiced.
Now I can understand that. Okay, so Aubrey said yes, they were all white, but that they were not the super race, the
Right,
superior race. I'm sorry.
right. Because if you was black, honey, or Hispanic or Asian,
I mean, but if we gonna
so in
go,
that aspect, yes. But with the Jewish people, I'm like, well, that's a religion. So because I've never known Jewish to be defined as a race.
not that you know something I don't know, and I don't know something that you don't know, because
I feel like I
I've
don't
never
know.
heard
I
of
really
that.
don't know, so I can't speak to that. But
That's what I'm saying.
I would have known something more.
Right. I've never heard of it being, but I
Right.
digress. Getting back to what we originally was talking about, with all of that being said, I do feel like if you're gonna do one, you should do all. I don't feel like that it should be just a one-sided situation. If you're gonna suspend whooping, then maybe you should just suspend the whole damn cast.
Yeah,
Um,
because Lord knows Megan McCain should have spent about.
so and ABC and Disney knows the difference, which is why people should quit and go somewhere else. All the women of the View should walk off for that BS,
Don't go see that
Megan.
check, honey. That's a stable check.
Right, right. And let's be real. Whoopi don't really need the money. The hoe is set. She really don't need no money.
Right, because she's like the lead, whatever you call it, the lead host. So
Yes, like she don't need the money. She.
now watch her try to come after that. They probably gonna try to come after being the lead host now. So be ready for that, y'all.
But like I said, like Joy on there, Joy said some regular stuff.
She
But
does.
if she was a
Especially
black
about the trans
co-host,
and gay communities at times, she be going a little bit too far.
if she was a black co-host, it would have been over. It's just like I didn't understand why Cheryl Underwood, whenever she was at the other show, when Cheryl Underwood got under fire with all that mess, and just sat there and she just took it. Ain't no way in hell somebody gonna talk shit to me, and I don't speak my piece. Check or no check, because you gonna definitely gonna have to take an you because people, whether people realize this or not, you get to a certain point, and then you under contract. Them hoes got to buy you out of your contract. You still gonna be set. You may not be able to work no more like that ever again, but you still gonna be set. Hell, buy me out of my contract.
Okay. I still believe we live in a world where any publicity is good publicity. You know, you
So
know how to
for
work it.
for all you peoples out there that's view people, bring me on. I'll talk cash money with you. It ain't nothing. Mr. DeVille, I am ready
Thank
for a
God
fuck
Megan
up.
McCain. Cause Shaq, can you imagine you and Megan McCain getting into it? Look out.
Girl.
Right on live television. And then she'll come on and do a laugh. I got the hell right together, cuz.
Now you know. I don't you know what?
Couldn't do it. I definitely couldn't do
I
it.
think me and my that's one of the things that's going on with me and my, you know how you can tell someone that doesn't like to be challenged when they say something?
Mhm.
You know, new bosses and friends and stuff. I won't say
Mhm.
necessarily friends, but new bosses. Whenever they say something, they feel like that what they said is the gospel, and nobody shouldn't challenge what they say. And I'm one of the ones. I've been that way for as long as I can remember. If I feel something, I say it. If I hurt your feelings, I think you need to take and put a whole nother.
Cause I I used to get in trouble that I was little.
I get
You too smart is how I feel. That's just how I've always been.
this is how I'm feeling right
That's not
now.
changing.
Shit, you can ask Mercy down here. When I see something, I speak my piece, and it done got me into. I know it done got me into some trouble, but
I'm
it
about to
is
say
what
it,
it is.
but I used to feel bad about that. But it's
I
like,
don't,
why
because
should
I
I
can go home and
honest
go to
my
sleep.
voice? Like, especially if I feel like something, I feel some type of way, and I'm communicating that to you.
If I'm sitting and trying to explain to you this, what you saying is bullshit. Can you just sit for a second and listen to what you're saying, and you still don't understand it?
And you still don't
When I done
understand?
said what I had to say, I don't want to hear nothing else behind it.
No, honey. I'm the same way with that. That's why I say,
Cause
I
I'm
gotta
kind
be
of
my boss.
look, I'm kind of sort of like Jill Scott. Now, at first, I'm gonna come to you lady like, very nice, you know. The second time, I'm gonna put a little bit more forced into it. That third time, it is what the fuck it is.
But see, the
Nah,
older I get, I don't think you gonna make it to that third time.
well, you see, you gotta give them at least three strikes because the first two you have to be
Three
like,
is the strike.
I mean, but you gotta be like the first one. You gotta be like, you know what, common sense didn't kick in. So let's just. So then that second one, common sense didn't kick in, but maybe they're gonna try again that third time. Whatever you get is what you got. As long as you're getting it where you got it at, you getting the gotten good. Child, the
I
rumble
just try to
bombs
mind
done
my
started.
business, and I tell people, unless you gonna help me pay some bills or make me money, get out my business. That's the life I'm on.
That part.
I gotta live my life, honey, baby. Do you? Be you,
In the words of what you come with the wind, fabulous.
honey. But you know, honestly, I feel like if a lot of people, because I think that's another problem too. There's so many of us who are just not happy with our lives, or just ourselves, or there's healing we got to do, and that's why. And I'm gonna say that's why even I had to realize that I'm tired of. I'm looking at the world angry through this you because I got some shit I got to work on.
But
So
some people are scared to admit that they need to work on themselves. And some people don't want to work on themselves because then when they work on themselves and they do the work, then they realize the shit that they don't put you through, they
mhm,
need to go back and apologize to you about.
mhm,
Prime example, I had went into the store about a month ago. Went into Walmart, the gas station part, Murphy's. Don't know if y'all got it up there or not. But this lady up in there, she just was, I was already pissed off. I'm just gonna be very honest. I was already pissed off. I had already had a little shitty situation going on. I went up in there, and the moment that she did something stupid, I just like clicked. Why can't you get this right? And then the pumps and stuff was acting stupid, which we all know computer stuff, paying at the pump and all that stuff, you have no control over it. So she was trying her best, but I felt like she wasn't trying her best. I'm just gonna be very honest. And she was not trying her best on the wrong day for me. So
Mm-mm.
I took and I turned around and I said, I said so a couple choice words. I didn't cuss out, but I just told her that she was being very stupid at what she was doing. So I got to the store probably like a week or so later. And it didn't irritate me, it didn't worry me, but I seen her. And you know how something just comes back to your remembrance, and I said, damn, I acted a complete fool with that lady. So I walked up to her. She was outside. She was cleaning the pumps or whatever. She's picking up a little trash and different things like that off around the pumps or whatever. I said, ma'am, I said, you probably don't remember me. And I said, first of all, had started calling her. I said, ma'am, ma'am. So I wouldn't be sneaking up on her because you know how some people, because you spook people when you take and do that.
Mhm.
So I got over there to her. I said, ma'am, I said, I apologize. I want to apologize to you about the way I treated you about a week or so ago. She just like looking at me was like, who is this crazy bitch and what's going on with her? So I said, I you was having issues and troubles with the pumps. I was having a bad day and I took it out on you. I said, I just want to apologize to you. So, you know, when you know better, you do better. And it was a teachable moment for me to sit up there and not to, because when I'm at work and stuff happens at my job, I don't want people to try to take it out on me because I have no control over it. But it just shows when you get to a point that you know that you've done something wrong and you can actually man up and be man or woman, boy, girl, whoever you want to call yourself in, and you go back and you go to that person and you apologize to that person, not about a lie, but you sincerely do it. And, you know, I didn't even say, well, whether she take it or not, I went to her and I sincerely apologized to her and I kept it pressing. And sometimes it takes something as simple as that to take and change a person's whole demeanor and outlook on different things. But when was the last time somebody walked up to you and they know they did you wrong and said, you know what, I'm sorry for that. I was wrong.
I could count on my hand, one hand.
My point exactly. Even we as sisters, brothers, cousins, we don't even do that to each other. We feel like if we take and we apologize to a person that we are losing the upper hand. And people don't realize when you apologize to a person, you're not doing it for that person, you're doing it for yourself. Because if something was to happen to that person, you never got an opportunity to say what you needed to say to that person to make it right. You're always gonna be sitting in that chapter of your life. You're gonna be stuck there because you can't close it.
I've
You
been there,
can't move on from it.
but I've been there. But I was able. Luckily, I've been able to
Rectify
give
the
my
situation.
apology and
And
for
and and it's never, whenever I'm saying to do it, it's never about the other person. It's always about you because when you apologize to a person, it's a certain type of peace that comes over you that people don't understand. It's a peace that surpasses any understanding. It is a peace that you know that I was wrong. I had time to think about it, and this is what it was. And mind you, since that situation had happened, I had been to that gas station like 3 times. But this particular night, I was riding, I was listening to something, and I was talking. Long story short, something said to me, go to her and be quick about what you're doing. I went over there, said my little piece to her, and I kept it pressing. Um, thank you. Tonight wasn't really a shady night. Tonight was just, we was talking about some life things, and I appreciate you coming in and joining and being with us. Um, we finna get ready to get off of here. I'm not gonna be on here too much more longer. But I said all this to say this. If you know you wrong somebody and that person has tried to do all they can to do,
Mhm.
and I guess more so whenever I'm sitting back and I'm thinking about the whole Whoopi Goldberg situation, she knew what she said. She thought about it. She had an opportunity, whether it came from her heart or not. She apologized. And instead of always slapping a person in the face whenever they've already admitted that they're not that they did something wrong, what's the purpose of it? If I came to you and I said, Lily, I'm sorry for saying da 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 da, and you sincerely already accepted my apology for it, why is it that it should be repercussions behind it? You see
Mm.
what I'm saying? So if I came to you from a pure place and I'm sincerely apologizing you from the bottom of my heart, I still got to be reprimanded for it. I still got to lose time and pay. And then people don't realize when you're in contracts, they can suspend her as long as they want to. She still got to get paid because she's under
Oh,
contract.
I feel like this down. Hold on.
What you write down?
Yeah, I'll go see soon. But oh my god, you just said something so powerful though.
It is when you apologize to a person, you're not apologizing for that person. You're apologizing for yourself. Amen. Mercy lawyer time. You ain't even got to be lawyer time. All you got to do is, because a lawyer, I'm quite sure done seen it. You ain't even got to do that. In Article 12 of our contract for the next 12 years that you signed her on to this, she was guaranteed such and such amount. So she'd be sitting at home and not even be having to worry about getting up and going to be a part of the view and still getting paid for it. People don't realize that when you are in contracts with people, it is a legal binding documentation. And the only way that they can get you out of that is they have to buy you out of that contract because you're legally obligated to be there. Final words, final say so, Lily. You got the floor.
You you said something. See, God works in such mysterious ways that I don't know how to put it, but you said something just so simple
What is
and
that?
so powerful that if you have one party who might wrong another party,
Mm-hmm.
that's the party who did, the other party wrong. They sincerely come like, hey, I was messed up. I sincerely want to apologize and going forward show my actions to be apologetic.
Mm-hmm.
And then that other person will receive it and say, you like, you know what? Thank you for that. Just, maybe that's all I wanted. How simple, I don't want to say simple like that because with every
But
case,
it
there's no
is. It's super
way.
simple.
But just in our everyday interactions with people, family, if we could get to that place, how much better our world would just be. To allow people like, hey, we're human. You're going to F up. We're going to get half our spats. We're going to do this and that. But to build a culture where, like, okay, you know what? I thought about what you said. I thought about what I said. I thought about the whole situation. Like, how powerful that would be.
Do you know how many people have died? I'm just gonna be very, very blunt when I say this. Do you know how many people have died and they still have power over people that are alive?
Ooh, Lord have mercy.
Do you know the reason why they still got it? Because a person has not apologized. Not even apologized. They have not let it go.
Mm, mm,
When a person says to you that I'm sorry, the simple words I'm sorry, or please forgive me for such and such and such and such, it
mm-hmm.
is now that burden has been taken off of their shoulders and put on yours. So you either gonna sit there, I'm getting chills.
Because Jazmine, stop. You gonna start a sermon? Nope. Okay.
But I'm saying it for whoever that needs to hear this.
Mm,
When you sit up and you say to a person, I'm sincerely sorry about such and such, and you ask for forgiveness, that is no longer on you. That's on them. And if you didn't, if the word says in you're not supposed to lay down with wrath in your heart. In other words, you're not supposed to go to sleep without trying to beg that other person's pardon and to make things right. So if you don't take the opportunity to fix whatever that situation is, that person goes to sleep and they don't wake up. That same foolishness is on you. Do you not realize when people go to funerals and the biggest ones that done had a whole bunch of hell that's into them be the ones that making the most noise in at the funeral, and a person that you are sitting up there and
Mm,
you sitting on the glory, they sitting up there with peace
mm,
and tranquility in their heart and in their face because they knew what they said and what they did. They did everything they could do while that person was alive. But you sitting up there and you, oh, this one gone. Oh, that one. You sitting up there acting a complete nut in front of the whole church, and everybody know that you just as guilty as the day is long. And you never find peace with that situation because you are the one that caused that situation. I mean, I'm just saying that I ain't come here to preach to nobody or nothing.
you know,
I'm just saying when you get to a point that you say enough is enough, and it y'all know my old saying that I'm quick to say, it is what it is. Now, if I find it's just like when you sit up and you're listening to people and people are talking to you, what convicts one does not convict another. But if something that was said and corresponded happened between you and say person, and you feel conviction that you have to go back and you have to make this right, what you waiting on? Tomorrow ain't promised to nobody. Let's just be very honest. 24 hours from today ain't promised to nobody. There's so many different variations of the other 19 that's out there. Not only the 19, baby, God could just take and come and pull that breath away from you. You dead and gone.
mm, well,
I digress. I'm sorry.
I
But
would
I'm just
say
saying, you have to make it right while there's still oil in your lamp. You got to make
I
it
will
right.
say this before because I have to run in a minute, but I'll say this on the flip side of that too, or the not the flip side, but
Jatari
just
said,
in
stay
that
on another
state.
hour. I need something to watch while I'm at work.
Oh,
I love you too, Jatari. Baby, ain't nobody watching you tonight. See, when a hoe come into the room,
yeah, as always. But mm,
I'm just saying, the forgiveness is not for them. Forgiveness is for you. Until people get to the point that they feel like that they understand and they
well,
know.
here's my thing with forgiveness, and what I want to say is, on the flip side of that, don't stop waiting for people to come say sorry to you.
Yep.
I've learned to operate where I just forgive automatically. I might be still hurt. I still might need to heal. When I say forgive, I'm letting it go. I'm not holding on to it. I'm not taking it home in my bed. It's not even coming in the house with me.
Mm-hmm.
Because something, I don't know if y'all know who B. Scott is, but something she said a long time ago really resonated with me. She said, I work and operate from a place where my cup is overflowing.
Yep.
So whatever you take from me, whatever you try to do to hurt me, honey, you take from the overflow. Because I'm so destined and focused on doing what I got to do to keep my cup filled and running over.
Hmm.
If you took it from me, it was meant to be taken. That means God got something else coming in greater.
You know, shows like this just takes me to a different place because, baby, it's the simple shows. It's not the whole bunch of hoop lab and all this kind of stuff. It's the simple shows that take you to a place. And people just don't understand, baby. Like you saying, you can have my overflow.
That's it. It's gonna
You need
overflow
that
again.
little
I'm
bit.
gonna have some overflow. Then it's gonna overflow
You
again.
need
I'm
that.
gonna have some
You look.
overflow.
You need that little bit. Go ahead and get you some. Get you a
You
cup or
can have
two.
the overflow. I got the cup, baby.
And as long as I'm doing, I feel like what as long as I'm doing what I'm supposed to do, because I feel like it's a purpose of why my channel is the way my channel is. I feel like there's a purpose of why the people that I take and I draw, there is a purpose to each and everything that I take and I do. And if you can't find your purpose, if you can't understand what your purpose is, seek, figure that purpose out. I've never tried to come over here to be this big bad creator. I have my lane. I have my things that I like to do. I'm gonna continue to do them. I may not be on here all the time like I want to because I get weary too sometimes. I People just don't understand. I sit sometimes and I have to get inspiration of what I'm taking and doing. But until you figure out what that inspiration is for you to take and do, it is what it is. What's going on, Golden?
Hello, darling. Hello.
No, Golden.
Hello. Oh, I like what we got going on here, Rapunzel. Yes.
Girl, Rapunzel was dead. She's. I gotta give her some life back, honey.
Yes, we got red hair, dark
Pisces.
hair, and Rapunzel.
Aubrey said, "I'm so happy I stayed awake because my ass be in bed, be sleep by 8:30." Girl, tonight was not a pre-approved. Like it was one of them shows I just felt like I needed to do, and we started from the simplest things over a $20 pack of cigarettes.
I want to know who the hell is paying $20 for a pack of cigarettes. So damn. I'm
$20.
sorry. The hood. Your nearest bodega, hood stuff. Is this
I'm
person
just
black who
saying.
buying $20 pack of cigarettes?
I don't know who buying them, but
Baby, just go get you some Lucy's. Dang.
I'm glad it blessed your spirit, girl. It's just
Yes.
I just felt like I needed to get that off my chest. So for whoever, and if you need to go back and watch the replay to get a better understanding, it's broken down so easy for you that a child should be able to understand it. The You have to forgive, and forgiveness is not for them; it's for you. And let shit go. It's just that serious. Let it go. You can't keep holding on to it. You holding on to your past, you can't get to where your future is.
Mm-hmm.
You have to let it go. If you can't let it go, then what are you gonna do then?
Be petty for life.
I'm gonna do that regardless.
It's the petty for life for me.
Petty for life.
That
Let it go.
regardless.
Never. You owe me $40.72
God gave
in
me
the
a mind and a
grave.
mouth for a reason, and it does more than to have no gag zone.
It's
Oh,
it's the petty for life for me.
yes.
Okay, I got one. So before we go to this video, how do you feel about Whoopi being suspended for her opinion on the View?
For what?
Because she said the Holocaust was not a racial demographic. It was for human against human.
It wasn't. And I don't even know why we're worried about it. It didn't even happen in the USA. Slavery happened here. We didn't get paid. The
Nope.
Holocaust survivors, they have money. They got land. They get a
Nice
whole
stifling.
museum.
Hmm.
And it was against, hate to say it, ex a German was against a Jew, but the Jews were German. It did not happen in the US. Why do we care?
You know, that's another fact. A lot of people don't know that Hitler was actually a Jewish.
Correct. So she
A
is
lot of people do not
correct.
know that.
He did not like a race of people. He wanted blonde hair. He didn't even have blonde hair. He wanted people to be tall. He wasn't tall. He wanted blonde hair, blue eyes, 6 foot German people. That's all he wanted. It was against people. So she spoke the truth, but that's the same thing that's going on. They want to stifle the truth from the schools and from everything else that we can get, the literature that's out there, and they want us to be dumb. She needed a vacation. Take 2 weeks off, come back. Thank you.
Child, she on a contract,
Ooh.
so she's still getting paid.
That's what I'm saying. Take a vacation, come
Hmm.
back.
And what Golden said is true because they studied the Nazis studied U.S. slavery system to build their systems.
But see, the Jews got compensated for the Holocaust. We gave away 400 years of labor. Who got paid?
And still counting.
And they talk about we want a handout. They got a 400-year handout. Where's our money?
Yep. I
I'm
agree.
waiting. Shit.
Mm-hmm.
You want to send us back to Africa? I'm good. Give me my great
Well, they
grandfather.
don't like my kind is. So I don't know. I gotta go. I might have to be shipped out to London or something at that point.
I'll go back to, if you think about it, if they gave us the money that our ancestors worked for, because like Trump said, his father gave him $1 million loan. Do you realize that our ancestors did more than $1 million worth of labor? So give us the money and send everybody that has ancestors that were enslaved back to Africa. I'm good. We'll make it work.
She said we'll make it work.
Yeah, because if they don't want your money there, they'll take it
Girl,
somewhere.
having barbecues and kickbacks on the now. Come on now.
Hmm.
Shoot. All I need is a mosquito net, some skin so soft.
Oh, so we taking the Avon with us.
Well, we can get the real cocoa butter there, honey,
I,
and the aloe vera. Yes, and it's
I'm about to say I like head wraps anyway.
oh, girl, I look okay.
No
Yeah.
shoes, head wrap. Get me a nice little
No
drink.
bra, no panties.
What? Find me a Mandingo warrior with my million.
I
Shoot,
want a
it's getting,
romandinga.
yes, it's getting better every
Down on the
day.
Shaka
yard.
Zulu.
It is getting better every day. Send me back on the Crown Caribbean.
Oh Lord, they about to start playing Roots 24/7 now. Oh,
Child, they already started. It's on HBO. They have
see,
Roots, Roots, the next generation, and the new generation, or something like that. I was like, where did they
it's just
make?
a second.
Where did they make 3 versions of it? Like, who they do the most?
Wait, I thought it was just two. No,
It's 3.
I don't know. I remember it was like we watched it for like the whole month, literally. When I was
I
in
know
school.
that 8-hour assembly where they had us in there looking stupid, watch the whole series. I was like, let me free.
They just really set y'all in an auditorium for 8 hours.
And just
Black history.
played the whole, and on one of those TVs with the big butt in the back.
Mercy, you got one
I'm
with
having PTSD because that's exactly. It wasn't. I don't know. I forgot. I think I fell asleep at like 2 hours into it, honey.
Man,
well,
I was like, I wish Free Willy was 100% black and it wasn't just like white on the belly. We could have watched Free Willy because all that Roots, I couldn't do it.
oh, Mercy says she got her a Mandingo warrior.
Ooh,
Yes.
well, shoot. Tell me how you did it.
Ancient Chinese secret. I got 1 or 2 videos, y'all. Let me get y'all reaction to these 1 or 2 videos, and then we gonna get out of here.
It be killing me because a lot of people think we be caring. But we really don't give a 1 fish, 2 fish, red fish, blue fish, knick-knack, paddywhack, give a dog a bone about what you got going on. Love you, bye.
I believe it's none of my business, so I good for you. And I mean that sincerely, but
1 fish, 2 fish, 3 fish, knick knack, patty whack, and give a dog a bone. Let's see what this one is. No, that was ass whooping.
Hell to the no. Who made this game?
cause how do you play it? how does one decide?
Who get the eggy?
I'm confused. And it looked a little third world country-ish.
Let me
Like,
mind my business.
aren't they impoverished? Why are we wasting food?
I'm minding my business.
Y'all need to see it again.
Nope.
Girl, that wasn't up. That wasn't up right here in America down the street. That's what
Oh,
that was.
that was Cleveland.
Cleveland. Any questions?
West Compton.
No.
Oh, so this little girl
Right
want to
outside
ask.
Milwaukee.
This little girl want to ask a question. I'm gonna let her talk. Hold on 1 second.
Ready to take the trash out? Here's our no hat, no shirt, no shirt, no coat, not no coat, short, and some slippers. Now take that back, some flip flops with the toes hanging all out, like there's something. You didn't go outside like that. Look at them now. Shirt off, shorts, no socks.
So you feel like you can wear you ain't gotta wear no shirt either.
If that's how he is, apparently that ain't fair. Cause everybody needs to walk around the house and at least get some air from their body. Everybody tired of work. Look at this hot thing. I'm hot, burn it up. I'm hot. Look at that. Look. Keep that robe on in. All of this hair. I'm hot. But I can't take it off.
Cause you a girl.
I can't take it off. I'm a girl. And the boys, they always, look at him. Look. No, stop. Look at the other boy with the green.
She going in about not being able to wear no damn wear her chest out.
No, she just wants some air for her body.
She been here before, honey. Why does she remind me of Diva Wanda?
Yeah, reading. She was reading for filth, wasn't she?
For filth. Librarian.
I'm up here burning up.
She said, "You see all this hair?"
And if she was pointing and giving examples, I'm very proud of her.
But let's ask some questions. Why did the mama have on that baby on a winter robe?
Yo.
Because apparently it's hot everywhere. It's hot outside. It's hot in the house. So
I just mind the business that pays me. I couldn't answer that one.
Cause all that if you wanted your daughter covered up and you don't want her to get no air for her body, you still could have got her some cotton.
Could have put her on a onesie.
A onesie?
Yeah, they have onesies in her size.
Yeah, they do. The little footy pajamas.
Yeah.
Anything would have been better than that old woman silly robe. Look like that girl need a Newport and need to be frying some chicken.
Hey, glory to God. Glory!
You know what? I'm going to take that clip away from you.
Well, here's another one for you for the hot summer night.
Jesus.
I think you need to have your phone confiscated.
Oh, that will take me out every time, Jesus.
That monkey said, "There's pork in this? You know I don't eat no pork."
That's one of the bottoms trying to get ready. And Trader showed up at the front door.
And now you got to start all over. False clear and all.
Look, and she done got that old false clear, so she got to...
Girl, that,
because he hit that pocket and this started the air started coming out, hit that pocket. Oh,
listen, we grown now. Like, listen, I just got through. You got about a good hour. And then you got to go. Where's it going to go? I don't know how you want to do this.
It could be a hot shitty mess afterwards.
I don't understand. Just give him the shitty kitty. Why are y'all cleaning the room just so it can get dirty again? Serve it hot. I'm mad y'all both
Jesus. Who? Okay.
Well,
Who want hot? Who want hot kitty? Who want hot serving funky kitty?
it's a fetish.
Everybody,
It is a
I've
fetish.
been serving it hot for years and it's never been denied.
Oh, well, there you go.
Not once. I tried that bullshit one time with solutions and shaking. I almost passed out, gave birth to liquid
Wait,
mothers.
did she say solutions and shaking?
The shit is discombobulating. It hurt. I got things puckering that ain't never puckered before. I don't know if I should put chapstick on it or go to the doctor. I don't know what to
Wait,
do.
girl, what solution did you use?
The one in the bottle.
She used double. She used a double enema instead of just one.
Well, how the hell should I know? You said you do it twice. I thought you did the solution twice. Yeah, I gave that shit up. I gave that shit up.
Yo,
Shitty kitty.
it's fast work. Oh my god.
Shitty kitty for everybody. You get a shitty kitty. You get a shitty kitty. I'm
Girl,
never doing that
you
shit
should have
again.
been cleaned out.
I
If you get
was.
two,
I was dehydrated.
dehydrated, hungry.
I seen
You could have been
monkeys.
oh my god.
I had low blood sugar.
Baby. Your body's like, okay, this bitch trying to kill us.
I was like, what kind of shit is this?
Oh wow.
I was like, you got to do this for some
wait a minute.
callus?
When you put the first one, because after that first one, honey.
What? Okay, I read the instructions. It said apply and hold.
Okay.
And that's when your soul starts speaking to you.
Right.
Like, you ain't making wise decisions.
So after you did that first, so you took the other solution and
things jumped out. Fucking all types of things jumped out. There was monkeys, tigers, and bears. Oh my.
That's where you just on the toilet with your legs up, just like,
man, not even. And then I slipped on the towel going towards the toilet. So then I had to hold my muscles in my stomach. And I was just thinking, for Jesus, I can't die like this.
Oh my god.
Oh, Jesus,
I can't go out like this.
Oh my god.
My God, today.
My forehead and my neck was hot. And then I got in the shower and I'm all scrubbing down. And then I was like, all right, I survived. So it said 2 solutions. I said, so I got to do it again. I did it again.
After you just almost died.
But I figured, I got off death row. It can't be that bad the second time.
Oh,
I lied. It was doubly bad. And then my butt decided to make, like, you know how you pucker your lips up? So then the little booty hole remnant, the area, decided to pucker up. And I'm like, is this supposed to happen? So I'm WebMD-ing it. I'm like, puckering butt. And it was like hemorrhoids and irritation. And I was like, oh, Lord.
You took all that hydration and lubricant out from your butthole. It was just sitting there just like, okay.
Yes. And I can't do it. I can't.
Oh, my God.
That was the first time. That was the last time. And then to make it worse, this diva over here showed me some other tricks about lubrication and flavoring. And I'm like, look here.
I personally like the cooling ones.
They have cooling?
Girl, was one I found a few years ago. Oh, my God. That was that. Oh, I love that lube.
Babe.
All right.
Baby said,
Puckering butt.
Oh, yes, I did.
You know we like to go to Google and WebMD. What does this mean? Am I dying?
Yes, I did.
Oh my god.
Today.
Cause see, I ain't got no families that I could call, and the one that gave me the information, I didn't want to disrespect myself by letting her tell me how retarded I was being. So I was
Oh,
just trying to figure it out.
it was the towel and Jen. Oh my god.
Yep, that was almost a
Woo!
whole catastrophe.
Hey, Lyric.
I
Hey.
I just
Yes, and then I go in her room and she's all composed and lingerie, and the air smells of cinnamon and sophistication, and my room smell like ass and Cheetos. It's like I'm like, do
And
we got
Cheetos
the
and milk.
same atmosphere? Like, what the hell?
you gotta get the room set for the trade.
Girl. I think I just want you to try it one more time.
What?
Now that you have the right directions.
Did you
And
just
this time be
do that?
closer to the toilet.
How about no? You get a shitty ass. You get a shitty ass. You get a shitty ass. I'm bringing it how it's in the original packaging. I'm not wiping it off. You get it just how it's on the shelf.
But I hope they don't. You ain't had no beans or stew or chipotle.
Beans, greens, tomatoes, potatoes, lambs, rams, hogs, moles.
Oh well, see, in our community, Thanksgiving and Christmas, baby,
You name it. Shoot.
you ain't getting none of them days.
What they say, I'm gonna be painting today.
Okay, Picasso.
Yes, Picasso. Not doing that ever again. I've never done that before in my life.
Oh my god. It was the fact that you did too. I can feel like the insides because after that first one, honey, it's like, what the hell was that? The first time I did it, I was like, oh baby. I mean, it worked.
Shit. Working is an understatement. A whole understatement. You need to this episode needs to be sponsored by Fleet.
My God.
Fleet enemas.
Do you like your life? If not, try Fleet.
They don't do you wrong now unless you do it wrong.
Well, apparently I disrespected the hell out of it.
And it disrespected you right back.
Because it did me dirty with no grease.
Oh my God, today.
My God, and today.
Well, I digress.
I'm glad that you came in and shared with us your intimate fleece story. A couple months back, about a month and a half ago, I took and did a video on the proper way of dishing for bottoms. So maybe that's a good video that you can go back and watch.
Oh yes, me and my girlfriends, we perused. Yes, we perused the articles.
Have to produce.
Yes.
I like that.
And everybody is bringing Shitty Kitty to the table because we're not about that life. Hashtag
At least
bottoms
give them a
only.
heads up, like, hey.
I think most men know that women are bringing the loaded gun.
Fair enough.
Because I have gone to the party several times, but I have never cleaned the floors.
Oh.
It was a Michael Jackson song. There's blood on the dance floor, blood on the night. No, there has never been any cleaning of or prepping. It was always, I had a nice dinner and thank you for taking me out for this evening.
If you know your body, you can eat and still know what the time frame is that you can go and still give them a lovely relation. But if you don't know your body, you got to figure out how you're gonna take and get enough carbs and energy into you so you can last as long as you need to. Then eat afterwards.
Golden's like, nope.
That's
Too much
just too
calculation.
much for. Look here, I'm sorry. I would have switched teams a long time ago. That's too much work. That's too much work. I would have been like, look, your name is Luke, and we gonna role play, but I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. I commend you. That takes a lot of discipline,
It is.
and I ain't got none. Nope.
But some guys don't mind the Picassos.
That's true.
You have a lot of discipline.
I feel like, I mean, I do feel like, especially if you're in a long term relationship or you married for a long, it's
Shit happens.
Right.
Oh, shit happens.
That's just a given, I feel like. So I'm definitely with you, like, hey, we've been together 10 years. Shut up.
Let's just get in the shower and get this over with.
Okay, like, you wanted it now? Okay, well, here you go.
I done told you I wasn't ready, but since you insisted on it.
I told you I had papas for lunch.
Not Papa.
It ain't dropped yet. And while you was in me, it just had to drop it, and there we go. You went in and came out.
You want to hit that second pocket, and you know it is what it is.
Not the second pocket.
Oh, I hate when they do that though.
All we got was the surface taken care of, and you still wanna go deep.
Yeah, if sometimes if they just keep to the left, but they always want to go left and then start.
But then sometimes you mess up and you get one of the ones with old nasty hook to it. So
I'm okay with the hook, but it has to hook a certain way. Well, I can't say the ones that go. I'm gonna need you to pick a lane, honey, and work that lane.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I would quit. There's too much damn work. I would quit.
It's not all bad though. Like once you get past that and you in it and it's with that fine, luxurious man and he got his mandingo in you and y'all both going at it, find your rhythm. It's absolute ecstasy.
Well, I'm glad that once you find the rhythm and get past all that accrudite that be on the plate,
And that's why I say y'all be liking these 13, 14 inches ones. I like my walls and I still need
be
my
acting
walls.
like pulling everything. Dang, what? See, that I'm
That
sorry.
means it's
I would
too
have to
big.
just stick with the teams. That's it. Heather, we together.
It's too big. That's too big.
Oh,
You ain't got no walls.
Mercy said I found it was good to me. I am not with y'all tonight. I am not.
I'm telling you right now, I'll be like, look here, I'm straight. Thank you. It's been real.
So why do they want to stick a finger in the booty hole?
A finger is not offensive.
But what if they have nasty nails?
Oh,
it's gonna be nasty after you pull your finger out anyway. So what's the point?
I would think most of the long because if you got that means your nails are long too, so you just scratch it up my shit. Literally.
Was you running like that, Golden?
Yeah, and then as soon as he got to the door, do a slip. As soon as you see the toilet, slip, and then have to hold your constitution and try to look like you surfing. I fucked all my muscles up that night, but it's all right. I had tore it all, so.
Oh my God, and today.
Yes. Let's see what this is about, because we done talked about Shitty Kitty.
The hashtag vengeance is the Lord's.
Gonna take and punch somebody in the head and get mad because they got a hard head.
And then was how the boy looked up like, what happened? He didn't even feel it.
Oh, we know who that is.
No, that ain't who I need to call.
2 solutions is more than you'll ever need.
We're going back. Come
Can we wait? Huh?
We're going back. Come on.
He really wanted some head.
I guess he got it. I got it today.
I got 2 more, y'all.
Today is a special day. It is a day that everything will go your way. Today is the day that you were born. It's your birthday. You got it going on. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. From January until December, everybody has a day that they have to remember. You may be turning 18 or 25. It's your birthday. Come on, get live. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. You get a cake with your name on it and some candles on the top. You get some presents and some good friends. You start to party. You don't stop. You know why? Because it's your birthday.
Yeah. That was cute. I think I'm gonna use that as my birthday song.
Please don't.
Don't use it for Pisces season, please. You can use it for Aquarius season.
Oh, Lord, no. My son's an Aquarius. Please don't.
I guess that's a no then.
He was having a bad day.
You know what? See, let me go to bed because.
That's how you be cooking when your man be cheating, but you don't want to break up with him.
Cause you know he got that old ankle.
Cause baby,
you be like, I'm gonna break up with him. No, because then he gonna win and they gonna be happy.
Oh.
Oh yes.
I tell you, I was puckering.
Oh.
My God, and today.
Okay,
No.
I gotta give me a man by Valentine's Day because I want to be nasty. I could break up with him by my birthday. So let's do that.
So you want to get a man by Valentine's Day?
By Valentine's
Day.
By
your birthday.
And I'll break up with him by my birthday. That's why I can be single for spring and summer coming up.
So you'll give him all this locked up energy
for
2 weeks. And then you think he gonna just go away after you don't give him all this locked up energy for 2 weeks?
One night only. That's all I have to spare.
Now that I know the routine, I understand.
So yeah, because I didn't do cuffing season this year, obviously. So like, okay, I can do.
Why you didn't do cuffing season?
It's just everything going up. Batches are bad. I don't know. I will.
You said what?
Batches are bad. I gotta talk to God about these men he got down here.
Ooh,
I need to talk to the manager.
ooh,
I would like to speak with the manager
uh, who made this coffee?
who made like he can be fine, got the muscle definition, got the mandingo, but he ain't got no job, or he got 5 baby mamas and 12 kids, or he got everything, but then it's just like
Can't win for losing.
you know me, I like it like hey.
So
I
what
just
is
need to
your
find somebody I know I won't cheat on.
what is your ideal size of constitution?
Of who?
Mm,
Oh,
Eggplant. What is your ideal size?
I'm okay between a 7 and a 9.
You said
I can do a 7.
and 9. Okay.
7 with a good stroke. Well, they all gotta have a good stroke, obviously.
Well,
But
that's because you're part of the slender persuasion. When you're the plus size
no,
persuasion.
wait, there. Hold on. Well, I got the girl though now, so it ain't working now. But honey, yeah,
I was gonna say you could do a handstand. And we gonna have the same body.
how do y'all do past 9? Like,
Because the thighs take up 2 inches, so 9 turns into a 7. A
ah,
7 turns into a 5. A 5 turns into a friend.
you heard that here first.
Oh. Knock all in today.
I mean, ideally, I don't know. I have did greater than a 9, but I was in immense pain the next day, so and it was kind of some loose farts going on.
You said loose farts.
It was some loose farts. They broke free.
They ain't broke free. He went up there and got him. He was like, what's that Mortal Kombat dude where he's like, get over
Get
here.
over here.
Oh Lord.
He is literally going where the farts lie. They're like, why are you coming to our clubhouse?
So he pumped air into you.
I don't know what he did. Well, that's not particular. Now the best one I had, he was like 12 and thick, and I was telling like no, 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 but he was very gentle. He got it all in,
Oh
and
God.
it is truly, and he's in my top 3 of all time.
Do you not Jesus, that's got
And
my
I
chest
will
hurting.
never shit again. Shit again. What?
I
Like,
mean, he was really tall. He was like 6'7", 6'8", very very husky, like a muscular husky. He dropped them pants. I said, "Oh God, no!" I said, "I'm sorry, baby. Okay. I ain't gonna sit here and waste your time."
thank you for
I
coming.
started
Here's a
screaming and crying.
Metro
Like, I can't do this.
card. Yes.
Baby, he picked me up and turned me around like you got this. I'm like, wait, hold this. Oh.
And I would have gave him a gift bag. Thank you for coming.
He called me before lunch. So he called me
And
before
before
lunch.
dinner, apparently.
Huh?
I said and before dinner too, apparently.
Oh yes. Oh, thank you.
Okay, let's talk. Let's talk candidly. Everyone has this portal in which you are using. Um, how did the portal feel after the assault?
Well, see, he wasn't rough with it. He was very gentle. He was truly like throughout the whole thing, like, "Hey, you okay?" He was going slow. He was Coach Mule, just breathe. And
Not
before I know it, Regina was having a good time. Now, after we said and done, honey, I will say, those few shits after those few days, it was nice. It just kind of, it get ploop, ploop. Little round ball, bloop, bloop. I'm like, yes, honey. Bloop, 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 bloop.
And I rest my case.
But she's talking back to us, so we good.
You over there doing bunny shits. I'm done.
That's what it was, honey. Looking in the toilet looked like a damn rabbit or a hamster shit in my damn toilet. What the hell? The fuck you do to me?
I'm done. I'm done. I'm sorry. I'm joining the convent.
But it was worth it.
Hold up.
It was just amazing. That's how I went.
Don't blame Jesus on this. This is not. That was Stephen. It wasn't Jesus.
She said Stephen. That was Stephen somewhere right now. How the hell I get that?
You know what you did, Stephen. Breaking people's rectums. No.
Oh no.
So you said.
I should tell you by the time I had to go to the ER because that's a different. Well, never mind.
The ER. No, see,
that was a horrible experience.
No, this is again. Then I would be like, "Thank you, I'm straight. Please come again. Let me go to the ER." What? I'm done. Nope, I can't do this.
That was a horrible experience.
This is very tedious. Like you have like dating. There's solutions and injuries and prep.
It's not really. It sounds a lot, but it's not.
Would you like to know what happens? All I have to do is bring what I got, and there's some spit that may need to happen, but that's about it.
Well, I guess if you know your body, then you kind of know.
Even if you don't know your body, I'm a female. There's really nothing to figure it out.
That's true.
Spit on it, we good. Just thank you for coming. It was nice seeing you.
She said, "Spit on it and keep going."
Because that's it. That's the worst case scenario. The Sahara has been presented. You then spit on it until it feels like a tropical island, and then we're good. I mean, there's really no downtime. I've never had to
brag though. Just go ahead and brag, girl. Okay, girl.
I'm just saying. Look, you know what? I'm glad I couldn't.
Well, see, that's why I say, at some point it's just nice to have that one person. Because listen, when it's that, I love you, but shit, it's you.
Oh, okay.
I guess I'm weird because.
Yeah, we all know your butt don't stink. Just go ahead.
That she light skinned.
Yeah.
Whatever. Don't you get into that whole boat with this child out here. This child said that she done tried to smell my butt. Don't smell my butt at all. I was like, girl.
Well, she said cinnamon and wood sophistication.
Like seriously, it's like every time you go anywhere she is, it's like you smell fragrances. You smell like it make you want to be like, I need to go bathe. Like I know you didn't come over here smelling like,
and I don't understand. I be stinking, and this whole said, "Oh, you don't stink." I was like, "Yes, I do. I stink."
Her stank is like, it's not even like I can't even describe it. It's not even funky. It would be like if you went to work for 2 hours. She considers that funky. I'm like, okay, so you walk around smelling like Estee Lauder fucking beautiful. And I'm over here smelling like the landscaper.
Oh my God.
Well, the way that you feel like that you smell is the way I feel like I smell. I feel like I smell like a landscaper. Mm-hmm. Like I've been lifting weights the whole day.
We were going to a lingerie party. I went to her hotel room to see if she was ready. You could smell her from the door. I said,
Yes, honey.
I turned around. I got my room key. The man in the hallway said, "Oh, you forgot something?" I said, "Yes, my whole womanhood. I'm about to go find it."
Golden. Oh my
It
god.
is not
You
that
don't want to smell
serious,
like outside.
man.
Okay.
Yes, I had to go in there. I'm applying powder, perfume. I had to do like 5 sprays.
I get that though, because it's just if you outside like your usual home or comfort zone or like where you be, like even at work or something, I,
I'm trying to walk
sometimes
slow
it just
so
feels
my
like the
deodorant
outside
don't.
gets on you, and it's like,
Yes,
ugh.
I'm trying to walk slow so my deodorant don't activate.
Baby, you got to put deodorant everywhere, just not just under the arms.
Oh, let's not
You
talk
know
about the
what?
fupa.
Bambi says she don't smell like that outside. Okay, people don't realize when I was in school, I got bullied for always having an odor. And when I got to becoming an adult, when I became an adult and I was no longer around kids and stuff, I taught myself how to take and make sure that I'm preserved. Like y'all wouldn't even realize some of the things that I take and not how I bathe. Like
Very particular.
not only am I very particular, but I use like bleach, and people don't understand that. Like
Everybody got quiet. Like that's not
when my
okay,
Not
y'all.
everyone
situation,
did that.
when my situation happened,
You do the dance.
when my situation happened of me being raped, like that was something that I still to this day I that's something that hunts me at times,
Mhm.
and I know I'm not supposed to do it, but I can take and put 2 and 3 cups of bleach in my tub and sit in there and submerge everything, like even my hair and everything into it, and it doesn't bother me.
Girl, my skin will be running.
It don't, and
I do a
I
like
don't have
I do
I
the
don't
clap.
have hard skin. I don't have the only thing that be ashy sometimes is here, but I don't have hard skin or anything. Like none of that.
And I put a top of bleach in my water and had to get out.
Well, that's why I was talking. Like I always did a cap of bleach.
Whew.
I've been there, done that, but I did that, and then like my routine is different. Like I know a lot of people taking. I know a lot of people that have taken in like slept in makeup and stuff. If I fall asleep, I don't care what time I wake up. I immediately, especially if I fall asleep in hair makeup, it's all coming off. And it's just something that I've trained myself to do for years. And well, y'all know after we get done with a show, most of the time I'm taking the face off. You know what I'm saying? So it's just it's the way that I don't know. It's me. But I was teased and taught so much about having an odor or thinking that I had an odor because people was teasing and taunting me for being big in school. It's something that stuck with me. And even my aunt, I mean, even my own aunt used to do it to me.
Mhm.
So it it was something that now I pride myself on making sure that I have perfumes and stuff. Like in my work bag, I have 3 different types of perfumes. When I go out of town, I carry like 6 or 7 different types of perfumes. In my car, I have um what is that, rose petal or something like that by Bath and Body Works. I have that in the car. And I like even when I go to Dollar General and Dollar Tree and stuff, like if I find some perfumes, lotions that smell good, I'll pick it up. I don't care what the price of it is. If it smells good to me, like right now I'm rocking CKB, like I'll use that sometimes. But it's out of habit that I don't like to be around people when I stink. And at my job, when I go, I you will very rarely go outside to see me go outside because I don't do that. That outside odor, it irritates my senses. I cannot stand that outside odor.
I get that.
And it's nothing but somebody walking outside and coming back in. That just to me, that's one of the worst smells that I can.
I understand that.
I'm just very weird about that. And now that I work with a person that smokes all the time, that smoking smell it irritates my senses because I'm not used to it anymore.
So that's no good. Shoot.
In combination with that, and then no tea, no shade, but Caucasian, and when it rains and stuff,
I'm done. Not when it rains.
and or when he done been doing something, he had a long sleeve shirt on, and then that old stank it just I just
Thank God for cocoa butter for us.
and I'm but that's the thing though, even with now, like how we sanitize. So we're sanitizing, I'm doing my hands and stuff like that. And after that, I immediately afterwards I take and I moisturize. I stand there, I just and it's very rarely that you're gonna smell me. And I don't know what it is. I just even when I'm doing my preparations for preparations, you ain't gonna smell it because it's just the way I don't know. I've been in the car with I don't understand that I've been in the car with this health and I done farted and I done started laughing. This I was like
It's like potpourri.
it stank to me.
I'm like,
Shoot.
it's like you done sprayed powder. Like
So she actually shits flowers and
I do
yeah,
dandelions
not.
I
It
I
stinks
am
to
telling
me.
you,
It do not.
and
you
perfume.
other than the sounds, there is no evidence of
She don't
anything.
wear perfume. She's parfum.
And
Parfum.
this is what I'm saying. Now, if I go in there, the paint peels.
Girl. Anyway, girl, we went to South Florida. My first road trip going with her. And I was in the bathroom. And mind you, we stand in this like 5-star bougie hotel. We got damn leather on the ceiling. Like that's just how bougie this damn hotel is. And then you had to keep one card in the light fixture, either the whole room just is eco-friendly, so everything shuts down in the room if the card is not in the damn light socket thingy by the door. So the card is in there, and we have the barn doors. Well, I'm rolling that hoe up there, and I thought I closed it. I'm sitting down, and I'm and going to town up in there, and the hoe started slowly creaking back like this, and I'm yelling. I said, "Girl, I'm so sorry, but I can't get up." And I'm like, if this girl get up and see all my business, and I'm like, I feel like I'm blowing the whole room out. This helper come out here. What are you sorry about? Girl, you don't smell that? What are you talking about? Okay, well, I guess.
Hmm.
Baby, that's a
Mm,
talent. Shit.
shit, no
Yeah, but
doubt.
then I go to the bathroom 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, damn, I had to go wash my ass. I'm like, here's my
Okay.
ass. I'm washed. She like, why you
You
up
go back to
washing
bed like
your ass?
this?
You all right? I'm like, I'm fine. Shut up.
Oh, buddy.
I will be fine. No, but then, it's, then I told her, I said, see, I wish I can give y'all the gift of possessing the natural vajayjays, because you can wash your butt and still stink. And
But she
I
says
just
that she does not stink around me, and I don't understand why she says that. She
oh no, I'm not funky, but as a woman, there's a lot of preparation to go into not being funky
now I work with some folks that
that don't prep.
this one Jesus. I ain't even gonna call no names, but Jesus, why Lord, why me
My
Lord?
God, today.
Because I have a sensitive nose, but why me Lord?
Mm.
If you do not clean old girl right, she will betray you.
Well,
She
I
will
guess
Ain't she supposed to
betray.
be self cleaning though?
Okay,
To some
look here.
degree.
We are not
I'm
others.
not saying don't wash down there, but if you
Okay.
are keeping up the upkeep, then it does
Okay.
its part.
Now there's okay. A vagina, uh, possess a vagina means that you are constantly at war with bacteria. You are there to balance your pH. You are trying to get things under control. There's yeast, there's bacteria, there's just all types of havoc that can reign. And there's something called bacteria vaginosis, which women don't like to talk about. But no matter how much you wash your vagina will smell like garbage. And this can happen to a woman every month. Every month. And it has to be treated with medication. There's nothing you can do. You can't wash it off. So if you smell a woman that smells like ammonia, fish, bread, like a funky bread, or like underarms, she probably has bacteria vaginosis and needs to go to the doctor. But they don't tell women this. They tell you, oh, go wash your butt. You can wash your butt till you are blue in the face. Your butt will still stink. Period. That it's the God honest truth.
Baby, I will stick to my fleet and thank you very much.
Okay, so now that we done got education on the coochie now,
Okay, keep that.
Who say we can keep that?
You can
No,
keep that, honey.
no. You get.
I ain't
you
trying to
get
make no
one.
bread between my legs. I ain't got listen now. See,
No, you can go ahead and rub it and get a whole hand of dough. You can rub it, get some slimy yellow substance. You can get
I'll
something
stick to
that
my
look like
fleeting and
egg
my
white.
scatting. I'll stick to my fleeting and my scatting. I'm gonna stay there because
Mm.
that's what I know.
You get a whole glob of blood. You can get anything out
You
of this
see, I
thing.
don't need all that. I just want to go put it, shake it around.
Yeah, but see, this is what and everybody keeps saying, well, why do you correct people when they be like, oh, I'm a woman. Please. You get the beautifulness of being who you are without the BS I got to go through. I'm jealous. I am jealous. So next time somebody say, oh, I'm a woman, they gonna come get this vagina and this uterus. I'm giving it out. I wish somebody would. Because I'm gonna get me a nice little hoo-ha and fleet and go home. Yes. Yes, I'm stealing hoo-has. I said it. It's happening.
I'm about to go lay down. Yeah. Go lay down. Oh, go. I'll talk about how. Lay down. I'm about to go lay down. I'm about to go lay down. Look at your neighbor and say, go lay down. Hey, glory, hallelujah. Go lay down. Yeah. Go lay down. Go lay down. Go lay down. Go lay down. Yeah.
yes, we about to go lay down. Zylan said that he done came in on you talking about stealing coochies. Y'all need to go to bed.
It was a lot more before that, so you probably.
Bambi said, have you ever listened to it while you was listening to Shake It Like a Salt
Yes.
Shaker?
That nugget of your butt, because I get hyped with that, so it gives me a good shake.
Oh, Lord.
Juvenile honey. Oh yeah,
Not enough if you
really get
better.
that good bounce going. Okay.
My
Let me
God,
stop for
guys.
Zada. Let me take a Zada here now. Okay.
Oh God, Jesus,
I'll
take the
behave.
wheel.
I've been behaving all night. Whatever they tell you I did, that's a lie.
Go lay down.
Today.
No.
Okay. We finna get ready to get out of here because it's 10:17. I need to go and lay down. Go and tell them where to find you at.
You can find me on Instagram at Golden Onassis. You can find me on YouTube at Golden Onassis 1 or Golden 1 Onassis. Love you all. I'm tired. And again, I am going to go ahead and state it. If you want it, I will give it to you. Vagina, here you go. If you're not happy with what you were given, you can take mine. Thank you.
Hold on 1 second. The one and only Lee and Lee.
Thank you all for joining tonight. Make sure you hit that like button. Go ahead, subscribe, and share. You can find me on Instagram and Twitter at PDS. That's the letter P, D as in dog, and S as in Sam _style. On Facebook, that's House, HUSPDS. I just want to say I'm looking forward to Black History Month. Mostly Pisces season is coming. As you know, we are the greatest sign of them all. So hard being us, but someone has to do it. Well, until next time, darling.
Okay, look if you book.
Yeah. Got the girls going too. They got a close.
Yes, I seen them shaking. I said, okay then, yes. Not amens. I'm not gonna chime in.
Yes, honey. Pisces in the house, honey. It's coming. It's coming. Gang, gang.
Hold on, Joe. Well, I'd like to thank each and one of y'all for coming in and being a part of the show this evening. We did something a little bit differently. We did a little bit of shade, and we did our thing tonight. So glad y'all came in and stuck with us for 2 hours and 15 minutes. To each and every one of y'all, know that I love you in that unconditional love. Know that to keep shining while I'm gone. And God only made one you. If you are not you, who the hell else can you be? With that being said, y'all know I gotta play a piece of my song, and we finna get up out of here, y'all. But I'm gonna do something just a little bit differently, because what draws will I wear tomorrow?
What draws should I wear today? Oh, what draws should I wear today? Should I wear my granny panties, or should I wear a thong? What draws should I wear today? What draws should I wear today? Oh, what draws should I wear today? Wear my granny panties, or should I wear a thong? Again. Should I wear my granny panties, or should I wear a thong? Should I wear my granny panties, or should I wear a thong? What draws should I wear today?
You say you're broken, I'm here to heal.
Good night, everyone, and have an amazing evening. I shall see y'all on Sunday. Until then, just know that I love you. Keep shining while I'm gone. Y'all have an amazing evening, and I shall see y'all.
And if you ever doubt yourself, baby, know I'm here. You never have. Tell me pretty lies.